Leo loved to draw. Whether it was in his sketchbook, on the back of his school notebooks, or even on the fogged-up windows of the bus, he was always sketching something. But no matter how much he drew, his pictures never felt real enough. He wished, more than anything, that he could step inside his art and make his creations come to life. One golden afternoon, Leo sat under the tallest tree in the park, his sketchbook resting on his lap. His pencil moved swiftly as he shaded in the fiery wings of a great phoenix. Just as he finished the final stroke, a sudden gust of wind blew through the leaves, sending golden leaves swirling around him. A faint shimmer in the air caught his eye, and something small and golden floated down, landing right in front of him. It was a paintbrush. But not just any paintbrush. This one glowed. Leo hesitated, then reached out and picked it up. The moment his fingers closed around the handle, a warm energy surged through his arm. Sparks of golden light crackled around him. His heart pounded. Then, something even stranger happened. His sketchbook moved. The firebird he had just drawn trembled on the page. Then, with a sudden burst of color, it leaped off the paper, spreading its flaming wings and soaring into the air. Leo gasped, stumbling backward.
That was not normal,
said a voice behind him. Leo spun around to find a sleek black cat sitting on a tree stump, staring at him with glowing emerald eyes.
Did you just talk? But cats don't talk.
No. I moved my mouth and sound came out. And golden paintbrushes don't fall from the sky,
said the cat, flicking its tail. Leo blinked. Before Leo could respond, the sky darkened. A chill ran through the air. The golden leaves turned to ash and crumbled. A deep, echoing laugh filled the space around them. From the shadows, a tall figure emerged. She wore a flowing cloak as dark as midnight, covered in glowing purple runes. Her silver hair billowed like smoke, and her eyes burned like embers. She carried a twisted staff in one hand, and with the other, she reached toward the brush in Leo's grasp. She said,
"You have something that belongs to me, child. If you want it back, you'll have to find me in Eloria."
Who are you?
I am Malvora, the true master of the brush. Hand it over. To me.
The wind howled. The firebird screeched and flapped its wings, but with a flick of Malvora's wrist, dark tendrils of ink shot from her staff and snatched the paintbrush from Leo's hands. No! Leo lunged for it, and with that, she vanished.
Well, that was dramatic,
said the cat. Leo turned to him.
If you can talk, do you know what she meant? What's Eloria?
It's a world beyond this one, the paintbrush's world. And now that Malvora has it, she'll twist it into her own nightmare.
Leo had a million questions, but before he could ask, the firebird dove toward the ground, drawing a glowing circle of flames. The space inside the circle shimmered like rippling water, showing a different world beyond, a world of floating islands, upside-down waterfalls. The cat said,
Portal to Eloria. Last chance to turn back.
Leo took a deep breath. He wasn't sure if he was ready, but he had to get the paintbrush back. He stepped through the portal. The moment Leo stepped into Eloria, he felt like he had walked into one of his own drawings. The sky was a deep violet, with floating islands drifting lazily overhead. Waterfalls flowed upward instead of down, and enormous creatures, half painted, half real, moved in slow, graceful strides. But something was wrong. The colors were fading. Large patches of the world were turning black and white, like unfinished sketches. Malvora's magic was already spreading.
We don't have much time. We need to find the color spirits. They're the only ones who can help.
The cat said. They traveled through enchanted forests where trees shimmered like oil paintings, across a river where the water changed colors with every ripple, and through villages filled with creatures made of swirling ink and brushstrokes. At last, they reached the Temple of Colors, where 4 glowing spirits awaited them: red, blue, green, and yellow.
You are the artist. Only you can restore Eloria, but you must reclaim the brush before it is too late.
How? Malvora's too powerful.
The brush is only as strong as its wielder, the spirit said. Believe in your art, and it will guide you.
Leo and Whiskers reached Malvora's fortress, where ink-black storms raged in the sky. Malvora stood at the center, her staff raised high as dark monsters crawled from the shadows, twisted versions of Leo's own drawings.
You should have stayed home, boy.
Malvora sneered. Leo clenched his fists. Then he remembered the spirit's words. Taking a deep breath, he knelt and drew. His fingers glowed with energy as he sketched a majestic golden phoenix onto the ground. The moment he lifted his hand, the phoenix burst into life, its flaming wings spreading wide. It soared toward Malvora, its light piercing through her darkness. "No!" she screamed as the shadows began to unravel. Leo lunged forward and grabbed the paintbrush from her grasp. The moment it touched his hand, a brilliant wave of color rushed through Eloria, restoring everything Malvora had erased. With a final shriek, she vanished into the void. As the sky brightened, the color spirits surrounded Leo, their voices filled with gratitude. They said,
You have saved Eloria, they said. And now, the magic of the brush is yours to wield.
He had always wanted his drawings to feel real. Now he could bring anything to life. But as he turned to thank Whiskers, he felt a tugging sensation. Before he knew it, the world blurred, and he woke up under the tree where it all began. Had it all been a dream? Leo reached into his pocket. There, glowing softly, was the paintbrush. He grinned. The adventure had only just begun.
The palette is endless, let your spirit run wild. From splashes of chaos to the soft of the mild. Create